So, hi everybody, welcome to the product presentation for our Mephisto Phoenix chess computer. We want to show you today the product. I want to show you a little bit what you can do with it. We had just recently a very similar format in a live webinar here in Germany in German, and based on all that informations which we shared at this webinar and on the questions which we got, we based this video now for our English-speaking customers. Today with me we will have as a special guest Ruud Martin from the Netherlands. Ruud is the developer behind the Mephisto Phoenix chess computer. Many of you may know him already from the Revelation 2 chess computer, which was developed in former times together with DGT. Ruud has more than 20 years experience with chess computers, so this will be a very interesting section of today's video. And I have also with me Wolfgang Müller from the Millennium development team, mainly in charge for beta testing, so he knows these products all in very detail. My name is Thomas, I'm the CEO from Millennium and mainly in charge for product development and production purposes. So, Mephisto as a brand. Here is the brand new Mephisto Phoenix. No, it's just kidding. That was the very first one, Mephisto chess computer. Today, it's quite a different story. We are looking at a high-end modern chess computer with a very large tournament-size digital chessboard with piece recognition, with a very nice flat surface, 81 integrated LEDs, completely invisible in normal playing conditions. As you can see, you see nothing from them. We are looking at handcrafted wooden luxury pieces with a nice weight. We're looking at an electronic unit which is modular with a real glass touchscreen, 1024 pixels resolution. We see stereo sound output, we have a USB connection, we have of course the on-off button and the cable connections. The product itself has a Wi-Fi integrated, so it's really, I think, one of the most modern chess computers which is around. The idea here behind this project was to combine practically everything which you want to do at home with a chess computer into one unit. That means no matter if you want to play against modern engines, if you want to try technologies like NNUE engines, but also having the option to play against retro chess programs from the 80s, which many of you know, or to play online directly from the chess computer without the need of a mobile phone or connections via Bluetooth. So all of this you can do with this chess computer. It's ultra strong on one hand, going up to 3500 ELO if you like that, or even you can play with this unit if you have only 700 ELO. So the product itself offers an absolutely wide range of options for each chess enthusiast. We will go through the different sections. I will start with some hardware aspects of the product and show it a little bit to you, and then we will switch it on, go to the menu itself. I will explain you how things work briefly before Ruud and Wolfgang will show you the retro emulations. Okay, let's start with the board. The board, as I mentioned, is a tournament-sized chessboard with 55 millimeters square size. And yeah, it's a massive piece of electronic. You have a very flat, a completely flat surface. These LEDs sitting here in all of these corners are invisible when they are not on. The surface is a matte finish. It's very, very scratch resistant, so the chance that you will have many years of joy with this board is really very high. The color combination is rosewood and marble, so very nice contrast, looking very elegant. And the pieces itself are handmade. They come from the same manufacturer who made the chessmen for Mephisto chess computers already in the 80s. So they're absolutely experienced and have a very nice finish. Each piece has a large fat black felt on the bottom, so that it really glides nicely over the board. You have on the chess computer side, you have a 7-inch color touchscreen with real glass. Yeah, so you can very easily clean it. If you have any fingertips on top of it, you just can wipe it. There's no risk of any scratches. You have the wooden deco plate, which looks very nice and which is also integrated here on the side. On the back, you have 2 stereo speakers. You have the power and the board connection. You have the on-off button and an USB outlet, which you, for example, can use to export your PGM files. Okay, on the board itself, I'm briefly starting the Phoenix so that it can start up. Startup takes around about 20 seconds. And I show you now the size comparison between the tournament size board and the smaller 40 centimeter version. So typically, many chess players prefer a tournament size board. However, it requires quite a lot of space, not only on your table, but also when you want to store it away. So typically you can say if you have the space, people prefer the tournament size boards. If you don't have the space, the 40 centimeter board, the exclusive size board, is a good option. Same technology, also the same piece recognition. Here you can see the comparison of the size. And you can see this is a different color combination. The Mephisto boards are all in this rose marble design, whereas this is a classical nut color combination. Okay, so the Phoenix has started. I'm entering the chess computer mode, play against computer. And now you can see the LEDs because the unit will very briefly start to complain that the pieces are missing. So we give him the pieces back. Takes a second, and I'm with you quickly. We have seen the LEDs of the board now. There is one more function, especially of the tournament size board, which I want to show you as a hidden function over here with the logo plate. The logo plate is conductive and acts as a dim function. That means when I touch it, I can switch on the LEDs, and if I keep it pressed, I can just simply enter the brightness of the LEDs. You just hold your fingers until the desired brightness is reached, and at the right moment you just let it go, and that's it. So if you want to quickly change the LEDs or switch it off because you don't need it, for example, you can simply disable them directly on the board, which is a cool function. But we also know sometimes people get to the plate by accident when leaning forward with the arm. So if you are wondering what your LEDs are doing, probably you touched the button. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the piece recognition. Each of the chess pieces in here has a little zunk in the bottom where the RFID piece, RFID IC is inside. RFID piece recognition means it's the most stable and the fastest piece recognition of the world. The Supreme board is capable to scan the entire board 48 times per second. That means 48 times we know exactly where each of these pieces is. So we know that this is black queen, we know that this is a white pawn, and the advantage of this technology is that we can measure or see, okay, the position is stable, very, very fast. This system entirely is completely bulletproof. It is absolutely no problem. It doesn't grab any disturbance from anything. And one promise, when you ever tried a piece recognition board, you never want to go back to some other technology. From the pieces have a few more special things. For example, they are compatible between all the Millennium boards. So no matter if you have a 40 or 55 centimeter board, or if you, for example, lost a pawn, but your neighbor has a similar product, and you can simply borrow the pawn. This is when you play at home, maybe not that decisive, but for example, when you take the board for tournament play to record your game, then it is a very useful feature. The Phoenix itself, I mentioned before, has a Wi-Fi integrated. That means it can access the internet, and in the internet you can use it to play online. You can play directly on Lead Chess or chess.com from the chess computer. That's also a very useful thing because you don't need any additional devices here. You don't need a mobile phone, you don't have a Bluetooth connection, but you're practically directly from the Phoenix connected to the Lichess server, so it's the fastest and most stable internet chess connection which is available for real world. For you, that means that you play on Lichess or chess.com in exactly the same way as you play against the engines in the Phoenix. That makes it very easy and very convenient for you. The color display of the Phoenix itself has touch operation. It's a 1024 pixel screen, so high resolution. It's easy, very responsive. So if you see, we press a button, it reacts immediately. It's a full glass screen, so that means it doesn't go in when you touch it or things like that. So really nice quality level, which we see here. You can very easily clean it. I have my cleaning clothes with me. You just wipe it, that's it. You can't scratch it, so this is really very convenient to do. So now it's good for the video, it's already clean. Okay, from terms of the engines, from stock the Phoenix comes with 4 top-level engines. These 4 engines are Shredder 13.5, we have Commodore 14.1, we have Hierarchs 14, and we have Stockfish, in a moment, Stockfish 16. So that gives you already playing strengths between 700 up to 3500 ELOs, depending on which engine you take and depending on the level or the settings which you use in the product. On top of that, we have 23 retro emulations. Those are chess programs which are from the 80s and 90s. And you can, Wolfgang and Ruth will explain you a little bit in deeper what you can do with it and why this is a cool function. And there is available an add-on engine pack which comes with 3 additional engines. For example, you looking at Layla Zero, at Commodore Dragon, the NUE version of Commodore, and Gingo, which is the engine behind Fritz. So in total, you're looking at up to 30 chess programs just in this single chess computer. Variety is no problem here. You have the choice. Okay. So next topic would be the chess computer mode. I will show you how this works now.